Hello. Good morning, Tuesday, October 22nd. We are now in episode 3 of the Full Time Trader, right? Now, it was a good morning. We did hit take profit this morning. It was live stream in the morning. We started up a little bit earlier. I think we started around like 8:15 in the morning. A little pre-New York session trade, but nonetheless, good trade overall. It was, let me check my phone right now, this stop sign. $4,840 made on that trade. Good trade. The signal was sent out in the signal group. So if you're a part of the signal group, you were able to get in this trade with me. If you weren't part of the signal group, you didn't see the trade. So guys, I'll leave that in the description down below. Of course, if you want to. If not, hey, the YouTube live streams are free every morning. Now, touching on that trade, let's start with the trade because it was a TP hit. That was a good one. It was gold buys and nothing. It just felt it was a nice downtrend. It was nice support and resistance formed. I like the candle that I jumped into. I had thought I had missed the trade by a few minutes, right? Because the candle formed. I was trying to set up the live stream, but I still entered it. Instead of a buy stop, it was a buy limit. Price did come back down for us, pick us up, and then started shooting. So it was automatically into profit. Now, I did record the trade, like the profit, as it moves. But I was a little bit late on it. I forgot about it. I woke up late this morning. So the trade you won't see the trade trigger, but you'll see the trade, running throughout. Stuff like that. I felt really good about that trade, actually. I knew that one was going to be a profit hit. Everything lined up. Everything worked out perfectly. During the stream, we got to the end, we missed TP by like 2 points, then it came back down, started retesting. Eventually it came back up until hit our take profit. There was a lot of chat going on in the stream today about psychology, so I feel like today's topic will be psychology and discipline and trading plan. One of the big talk was my patience that was shown on the stream when I was trading the trade, and then it was 2 points from take profit and then went back down to about, I say it went down like 15 points. Enough to see, a little like, a couple traders, other traders will probably start getting worried, when the trade starts reversing like that right before 2 points before take profit. That will suck, right? But, in the stream it was mentioned that I was very calm. I didn't really let it affect me. And I think, like I said in the stream, if you weren't in the stream, a breakdown for it would be, I've been doing this for a long time. I've been doing this for over 6 years now, right? And I've seen it all. Everything's happened that, right before TP and then it reverses on you and takes you out. That's happened to me countless amount of times, to the fact that, now to the point that I'm numb to it. I've seen it all happen. So what's one more time, That's what happens when you've been doing this for so long. Is, to be honest, nothing will really surprise me. I've seen about 5 figures in profits just to see the trade come right back down and take me out. I've seen it, So nothing, something like this, like, really wouldn't bother me too much, right? I'll just keep holding. I was already at break even, so I felt comfortable. It was a risk-free trade. There was nothing more I could do about it. I mean, I put my stops to break even. Now you just gotta let the trade do its thing. But a lot of people said, "Oh, would you have taken partials?" Right? And my thing is, I've never really taken partials. That's never been one of my strengths. It's never been really in my rotation, in my trading plan. It's something I've never really done, so no point of doing it now. I've made it this far without doing it. No, if you do it and it works for you, then by all means, keep doing it. But for me, it doesn't align with how I feel about the trade. I'd rather just break even and then just wait until the trade hits TP or hits break even, right? I'm not really into taking partials because then it messes up your R to R, the whole point of the trade, So that's not my thing, to be honest. I'd rather just hold it to TP or bring it back to break even. I do break even fast, but like I said, it's just not my thing. And if you do it, by all means, and it works, keep doing it. I like it. There's other things that people do that I just don't like they do, like scaling in. Every time I scale in, I always lose my second position. So I just stop scaling in. I don't scale in anymore. And that's just about that. That's how I do it. The taking partials, I don't do it either. The break even very fast, I do that one. 101, I break even right away. But overall, it was actually a really good trade. It was a quick morning. We took that trade at like 8 in the morning, basically 8:05, 8:06. I'm not sure when we entered exactly, but we were done before New York even started. So that's a great feeling, Before New York session even starts, we're already at the game, right? Did I want to take another trade? possibly. I was looking at, I had right after that trade hit TP, I ended the stream, made breakfast. I came back, looked at the charts for a little bit. Didn't really see nothing too good. So I was like, you know what? Let's end on a W. No need to keep going, right? Sometimes I'll do that. Sometimes I'll look for another trade just because, I did hit profit. I'm only going to risk a certain amount of it to where if I did hit stop loss, I still end the day in profit, right? So we've had Friday was break even, Monday was break even, and now we're on Tuesday and we're up 4,800. So overall, good start to the week. It's still early in the week. We still got Wednesday, we still got Thursday, we still got Friday, and we've made good profits already. So now we'll just keep doing exactly the same thing. We're not going to change anything. Everything goes back to the same thing, right? Another day, we'll wake up same, turn the live stream on, and keep going from there. Now, we're going to go get this workout in. Again, like I told you guys, there's really nothing crazy about being a full-time trader. I know a lot of people hype it up. You think when you go full-time, you're going to do some crazy stuff. Honestly, most of it comes down to just filling up your time and being productive throughout the day, right? While we're inside the gym, we're going to be talking about, I'm going to retouch up on discipline because, there was some questions on the stream that I do want to address while we're working out, something to give us something to talk about, right? And we'll go from there, to be honest. Today, it's not too bad. Today's a chill day. It's nice and slow. I woke up a little bit late, but, we're still going to get the workout in. We're going to go back. We're going to edit. We're going to post YouTube videos. So we're going to post yesterday's YouTube video when we get back. And then I'll start more or less, if I'm done with this one, depending on how long it is, we'll edit this video and keep going on to the next. That's it. So I'm in a nice groove right now, right? We're going to be posting daily on this. The feedback was nice. All my friends watched it. They said it was good content. The stream this morning, I think, was really good. So if you could go back and watch my YouTube live stream from today on Tuesday. That'd be very helpful for those of you guys, struggling with your trading. Like, I feel like there's a lot of good gems dropped in that. I might even go back today and start clipping up some of those, see how that works, So I might clip some of those up to post those on my Instagram. If you don't follow me on my Instagram, guys, there's usually gonna be some pop-ups throughout the video of my Instagram, just so you guys can follow that up, right? And yeah, that's about it, guys. So I'm gonna head into the gym right now, and then we'll see you inside. Alrighty, guys. First workout of the day, and there's no pin. No. Well, that sucks. I'm gonna have to steal a pin from this one. Oh well. So guys, before we get on here, let's talk about our topic for the day. Give me 1 second. We get all this started. Let's talk about the workout first before we start anything. Now, obviously, if you've been watching the channel, you know that I'm a big fan of Sam Sulek when it comes to working out. But I think I'm more of a fan of the way he disciplines and how consistent he goes when he does this, right? I feel like that is what I'm more impressed by, is how well and how disciplined he is to, go ahead and go every day. And I'm gonna go get some plates to put under my foot, just because, I am short. So give me a second. I don't know how long the range is on this mic, but hopefully you guys can still hear me, even if I am this far away. I mean, this is supposed to be a good mic, so give me 1 second while I just find some plates. So as you see, these are the problems you run into when you're under 6 feet, guys. I want my feet to be nice and sturdy, so I'm gonna give me some of these plates under my foot, right over here. So we can be nice and sturdy when we work out. Yep, much better. So like I said, I'm a big fan of Sam Sulek. However, hold on, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Just got a message. We're good. So I'm a big fan of Sam Sulek's discipline and consistency when working out. But however, when it comes to actual training and stuff like that, I'm a big fan of Jeff Nippard. I think that's how you say it. Jeff Nippard, however you say it, the science-based working out, right? If you guys ever watch his videos, you know what I'm talking about. He breaks down working out into a science, and I just love those type of videos. That's the one that I be watching the most. Let's get a bit wider. Right. So like I was saying, he breaks down working out into a science. And I watch a lot of his videos. I love his videos. The way he breaks it down, everything he says is based behind science and articles and research and all that. I love that. Don't get me wrong, Sam Sulek, the going hard, going heavy. There's pros and benefits to that as well, right? For example, he trains to failure. He trains every time he trains. Each rep is until failure. Now, you gotta be a certain type of beast to do that, right? I'm okay on that. The last set will be to failure. The first 2 sets will be a nice rep count where I still leave 1 in the tank, right? The last one will be to failure. And then most of my workouts are based on what I see on Jeff's YouTube channel, which is what workouts to do, which workouts to engage wherever most of your working outs. Let's stay back. So we have the lat pull downs. I really love this one. I can feel it engaging. He says control the negative as you go up. So obviously we're not perfect, working on it. Sometimes I forget, sometimes it's not as good, but I try to more or less throw in some of those things that he'd be saying in it, right? So let's do one more, and then we'll switch it over to trading. Those feel good. Okay, so to trading. Let's talk about my friend Bryce. He put out a tweet yesterday that I saw, and it said that he bought his challenge yesterday or the day before, whenever they saw the tweet, and he was already down like 4,800, which it was 100K, so he was down 5% already. That's a big one, right? And we were talking about it. I was talking about it with the aunt, and what do I think the problem is with that? And then as I was looking at his trade history, he had already taken more than like 6+ trades for which they were losers as well. Like they were either break evens and stop losses hit. So for me, that's over trading, which is another one that we ran into this morning on stream with Gooby, when he says that he just doesn't know when to stop. He just keeps going and keeps going, right? Now, over trading, guys, I tell you, there's only one way to fix over trading, and that is to stop looking at the charts, right? People just love looking at the charts, especially when you're new to the game. You just want to trade all the time. You want to trade New York, you want to trade London, you want to trade Asian. The best way to fix over trading is to stop looking at the charts. Have a trading plan, right? After 2 losses, you're done for the day. Close the screen, go do something. Right? Because if you keep looking, you're going to want to make back those losses. And guess what? Then you're going to end up with 3 losses, 4 losses, so forth, so on. After a winner, finish up. You hit a winner, you're a green day, you made money, you made profit. Why would you want to keep trading and risk your profits? It doesn't make sense. Just close the screen, go about your day. You had a good day, come back tomorrow and have another good day. That's how I feel about over trading. And don't get me wrong, I know. I was a beginner too. I was new, I was struggling with consistency. You're just gonna keep trading because you think the more you trade, the more profit you can make, or if you keep trading, you can make back the losses you made. But trust me, it never works out right. You might get lucky one day and make the profits back and make the losses back and profit, but most of the time you'll just dig yourself an even bigger hole. And when you get this, let me finish this real quick. So I was saying, the longer you do this, the more you find out. Rarely will you come back on a losing day, make back your loss, and come back in profit. You're better off cutting off at 2 losses and coming back the next day. Just in my opinion. If you guys work, if that's how your strategy is, you keep trading until you make it back, then by all means, do you. But I'm here talking with 6+ years of experience, over 20 payouts. And I'm telling you, when you're on a 2 losing streak in the same day, it's better just to cut it there and come back the next day with a fresh mind, with a fresh chart. The charts are always gonna be there. Whether you lose your account or not, the account is gonna be there tomorrow. The charts are gonna be there tomorrow. So, you trading the whole account, blowing the max loss in one day makes no sense. Because tomorrow's gonna be there, the day after that's gonna be there, and you're not gonna have an account to trade with. So if you have a problem with over trading, you need to do something. Come to the gym, work on another project, do something else, but get away from the screen. The more you look at those charts, the more times you're looking at the charts, the more chance you have to losing your money, right? If you got a win this morning, get off the charts. Why are you still gonna be there after a win? If you took 2 losses, get off the charts. It's not your day. Come back another day. And until you guys realize this and until you guys implement this, you're gonna keep losing. That's just the fact of it. You need to fix your problems. And I know it sounds easy when you say it, but I'm not talking on a high horse. I've been there. Been there, done that. Overtrading killed me. I traded New York, London, Asian. I wanted to be in the charts all day. Why? Because in my head, setups happen all day. So even if I lose now, maybe later there'll be a nice setup, and it doesn't work that way. Psychological wise, it's in the back of your head, those losses, so you're trying to make back the losses. Even if you say, no, I'm good, you're still trying to make back the losses because in the back of your head, you know that. So that's my 2 cents on overtrading. I'm gonna set up the camera for the next workout. Alrighty, let's set up the next one. All right, so that was my 2 cents on overtrading, right? Now, alrighty guys, unfortunately my SD card got full when I was at the gym and we only recorded 1 workout. I did like 3 for the video and they didn't get recorded, so I was talking for like another hour and nothing got recorded. And you know, you live and you learn. I didn't really record that much like that, so I didn't even notice that the SD card was full, and then yeah, I just didn't record any of the content, but it's fine. Got a new SD card, so those car talks and those gym workouts will be back tomorrow from there. So let's just go into some chart work. Nonetheless, today's trade was a W on gold. We were about 4,800, I believe it was, for the winning profit, and the trade execution was at 8 a.m 8:05 a.m I think it was. Now, what did I see to give me this confirmation, right? So from the beginning, I can see that London was, you know, pretty much in a nice little range when I woke up in the morning to look at the charts, right? So I just marked out the support level, and then I marked out the resistance level right over here. So I knew price broke on top of it. Give me 1 second. So I saw price ranging. I saw that it finally broke through right here, right before I got onto the charts, right at the end of the London session, broke out, then automatically came right back down, right? So I know the range is holding, and now I know that I want to buy at the bottom if I see a nice candle formation, right? So I saw this bullish engulfing candle right here, and that was all the confirmation I needed to get into my trade, right? I jumped into the trade right after the candle closed, and that was about it. Simple range trading, nothing too crazy.
And that was it, guys. You just gotta keep it simple. You don't gotta do nothing too crazy. Right after I jumped into the trade, if you're watching the whole video throughout, you can see over here is where price was about to stop my, or about to hit my TP right over here, but price rejected. This did not hit my TP yet, so I was like 1-2 points away from TP, and then price started rejecting right here, and that's what I was talking about, patience and holding the trade. And then price eventually came back up, tapped my TP, and that's all she wrote, guys. So this trade wasn't too complicated. It was just trading inside a range and just waiting for a confirmation from the candle. And that's, yeah, guys, that does it for that trade. I'll see you on the next one.